Hi folks, Mike here from Random Acts of Cooking, and I'm going to take a page from Jeff at armadillopepper.com and do a smoked ham on the pit barrel cooker with a bourbon berry glaze over the top. Alright, let me show you what I got going. Okay, I'm starting off with a spiral sliced ham. You can see it's got some nice spiral slices to it. So I don't need to score this. I really don't think I need to score it. But what I'm going to do is I've taken this out of the package and I've rinsed it. It's still wet. While it's wet, I'm going to rub it with some Three Little Pigs barbecue rub and get this out on the pit barrel cooker. I'm not going to hang it on hooks because I can't. So I'm going to start it with the meaty side down, bone side up. Give it a couple hours to smoke, and then we'll start putting the glaze on it. Alright, that's pretty much all we're going to do for this one, and now we'll go get it on the pit barrel cooker outside. Okay, we got the pit barrel cooker ready. I have the grate on there. It's getting up to temperature. I'm going to do this around 275 to 300. And right now I'm going to get the ham, put it on there meat side down, and that's going to stay there until we get to an internal temperature of about 120, 125. We'll make the glaze and then start glazing this. As I glaze it, I'm going to flip it over to kind of let those flaps, the spiral slices, open up a little bit and get some of that glaze on the inside. So that's all we got to do for now. We'll just wait for it to get up there. Okay, for the glaze for the ham, we have some Smucker's Fruit and Honey Triple Berry. This is 9 ounces. We are going to use the entire jar of these preserves. We're going to use about a half a cup of molasses. I'm just using Grandma's molasses. About 3/4 teaspoon of allspice. And about 1 tablespoon of thyme. And about 1 cup of whatever bourbon you like to use. Okay, now this goes over on the stove so we can simmer this down and let all the flavors blend and let it thicken up just a little bit. Okay, we're up to about 129 on the temperature probe. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I have some apple wood that's smoking in the bottom. And I think any fruit type of wood would work on the smoke. Also, I don't know if you can see it, but I put some skewers through all these little slices to hold them together and put it on its side because I didn't want to dry out this end of it. So for now, I'm just going to start putting this glaze over here and let it soak into these little slices in here. And we'll put this glaze on this probably about 3 or 4 times during the rest of this cook to let it get up to about another 10 to 15 degrees, and then we'll call it done and pull that off. Alright, we'll let that sit there and caramelize a little bit, and I'm going to actually try to flip this over to get to the other side. Okay, I've glazed it about 4 times. I was able to flip it over after the first couple, and it's about another hour total on the cooking time, so I think it's ready to get this off of here now. Okay, here we are. It's been just a little over 4 hours, 3 hours to get it up to about almost 120, and then we glazed it a couple of times, flipped it over, glazed it some more, about another hour cook. It looks good, and I tell you, it smells really good. Applewood smoke. Just get into some of these slices here. This was a spiral sliced ham with that bourbon berry glaze to it. Oh, that looks really good. Alright, let's do a little taste test. How about that? All right, here we go. Wow, that is really good. A little bit of the applewood smoke. I tell you that bourbon berry glaze, hard to describe. It's sweet, can taste different berries in it. Anyway, regardless of what it tastes like, I can't describe it, but it is really good. Okay, folks, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.